Felicitations and welcome to Debu Love Land. This is Tess.
Where all your dreams come true.
Well, at least a couple of them do.
If
You're lucky.
If you're lucky. Love it. Okay. Welcome. Hi, you guys. Hi. It's going to be a good day. There's beautiful Tess.
Hello.
Anna. Hi, you guys. So I've been watching this ASMR artist, and she does crafts and stuff, and she finally showed her face, and she's talking about daily kindness. She's reading from this daily kindness book, and she says, I don't usually show my face because I have anxiety about what I look like, and she says she's showing herself, and I've just went because I don't have my glasses, because my glasses have a pillow on it, as you guys know, because I don't like getting drilled. So she says, but anyway, so talking about affection and authenticity. So she's got her glasses on, you never know. I think she's probably around my age. I'll show you this one. You know what? I cannot, because the phone is plugged in and it won't move. So we're kind of stuck. So she's saying November, the topic of strength. And she's got on a little rhinestone wreath earrings with a little red bow. I didn't do because of what Satan Claus means, and it's worshiping Nicodemus, Saint Nick. So, and Nicodemus is Satan. So, let's see. Oh, but she's doing, so that's why I didn't do the Christmas stuff. So she's liberate the energy of our strength. Our weakness must first have had a chance to reveal itself. So it says, to liberate our strength, our weakness had first have to have a chance to liberate itself. I think that's interesting. I've got some tea up here, excuse me. Oops. Hold on. Not a good idea to start a video without something to drink. Especially if you've been reading a lot. Oopsie, little mistake. I've got to get some water. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug. Hopefully the thing won't go dead. There's no juice on my phone, so we're gonna do this one. Hey, little kitty's having some. My sister gave this to us. What's good, huh? What's she doing? You having some water? There's little So I kind of meditated, I did meditate. More or less, I took a nap. So I've got some cocoa happening here. And I worked today, and I had a date yesterday. And I think it's kind of shocking to Tess that I went on a date. I think it's shocking to me that I went on a date. You know, she wants to go on dates, but she doesn't want me to go on dates. That doesn't really match this red, but oh, right. So, you know, I just have to accept that and just, you know, it's like, well, why is it okay for you to go on a date, but if I go on a date, you're like jealous or you're hurt or she's not saying anything. It's sort of like just, you know, like little indicators that she's, like she didn't eat my breakfast this morning. Did she ever eat it? No, she never did. So, yeah, you know, I hate to see her struggling, but it's like you can't have two, you know, it's like I'm a man, I get to go out on dates, but you don't. It's like you only get what you think you deserve. Not that I think having an open marriage, you know, is right, but, you know, I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. I think being monogamous is the key. But since we have an unusual, since we have an unusual marriage, and you know, I love Tess, you guys know that. I mean, the other day we rode around on this chair like a bumper car. She was sitting in this direction and I was sitting in that direction, straddling this chair like this. And we pushed our way all the way down here, and then we just started spinning around. It was fun. I I said, motorboat me. So she starts, she's so funny. She's always been funny like that. She's not your regular. But I saw a picture of us when we first got married, and he was so handsome, and I was just so in love. It's just funny how when you get older, all the machismo falls away, even from the machoist guys. Your flesh droops, your muscles atrophy, you get rickety, you get old, you get saggy, and it's just odd. It's just weird getting old. I just have to say, it's just weird. Like today, I tried to wear high heels, the platform shoes that Tracy gave me, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And I thought, well, I'm not going to get old. Everybody else is there's going to be age to age. I'm just not going to get old, and I'm always going to. Some biotin I'm taking helps your hair. Really, it's just a little gummy there. It's like a little gummy drop. But this is a little sweet treat. So, some honey here. So, I think I put some in. I was talking, so I wasn't paying attention.
Baby, what do you think? You're real cute. You go up there and eat your yums.
So, there's just something good about cocoa. So I'm going to show you the place we went to last night with my date. He talks Robertino, and it was really fun. I had a really good time. That food was really good. Robertino's a total gentleman, and I really love that. I saw this guy. I didn't see him, but I saw a post that he was live online that I'd communicated with for a while. Or I'd communicated with his friends. And I really need to pray for that person's happiness and forgiveness about mistakes I made. And just feelings I have. You like to think that you're a mature person, that you got yourself together, and that you're this wise person. Just turn out to be a real gullible doofus, and just. But at the same time, I just have to accept what I allowed to have happen. So I was talking about it a lot with Robert. In an indirect way. Kind of talking about it. We talked intimately, and then I think I get this little insecure feeling like, oh, am I just too much? Do I not withhold anything? I never have, not as a dancer, not as a person, and it's very comfortable for me because I know how to pull it back, and maybe I should. Yeah. Some guy said on the dating website, he goes, in the date, it's what you don't say that's so exciting or something. It's like the sensual. And we were cozy cuddling, let me tell you. It was like, I was like, whoa, is the bouncer going to come over here and kick me out? Am I going to get fired? Or, I'm going to be in trouble. It's like, he goes, we're adults here. And I'm like, this is like a normal place. This isn't even a lap dance. It's like, jeez. So that was kind of interesting, but boys will be boys, right? Anyway, I'll go back to the reading. Now I have something to drink. I don't have to give commentary here, but I'll let you guys. So she's going to read another poem. Let's see. November 3rd. We are responsible for our own life, and if you're holding anyone else accountable for your happiness, you're wasting your time. You must be fearless enough to give yourself the love that you did not receive. That's not so good. I have to read it because, so that she was saying that. She's reading it again. I won't read it again. You have to give yourself love. If you don't love yourself, I was thinking, well, what if Robertino doesn't call me anymore? And I'm like, well, at my age, it's like, okay. Kind of like with this other person that came into my life. A long distance, just communication that I got all whacked out and infatuated about. It's like, at first you're, pretty, you won't accept. Like my friend told me, that's ridiculous. A long time, like months and months ago. Go. And I didn't listen. I didn't believe, I said, oh, no, there's something here. No, there really wasn't. And I found out the hard way, I was like, no, there really wasn't. I should have listened. But, you get it when you get it. Sometimes you want to believe the fantasy more than you want to see the red flags. So she's showing a beautiful picture of blue with yellow leaves fluttering down. And this, in yourself right now is all the place you've got. It's all the place you've got. So be here right now is basically what that's saying. Another way of just saying now is all there is. Applies to where you are as well. So I think that's cool. I like what she reads. She's really adorable, and she said something about like, I don't have to be beautiful. It's okay. And I'm like, wow, I want to be beautiful. I don't think I am beautiful anymore, but I want to at least try to be as beautiful as I can be, even if I'm just a pile of wrinkles. I'm still going to put something that said, this is where my eyes used to be. Let's see. Actually, everything's all right in the world, the healing agent. She was saying, everything's all right in the world. I like that. Let's see what else. Little koalas all on a branch. Be strong, live honorably, with dignity, when you don't think you can hold on. I think when you trade your dignity and your sense of self-esteem away for love, you don't really... I do think the interactions with the person that I met online did change me, because I wasn't able to wear my platform shoes. And maybe at 61, it's time to retire those. And even in my flat boots walking outside, my ankles are sort of unstable, and it kind of crumped over. And, the muscles atrophy, so you don't just have the strength that you did once. So crunking over in those big platforms is a bigger deal than when you just clunk over in some flat boots. So he said, sometimes the worst thing you can think is to survive, the thing that makes you better. It used to be absolutely 100% true. She said, I agree. The thing that was the worst is actually the thing that happens that you think you can't survive, is the thing that makes you better. So, and when we're impacted severely, and while it shakes and quakes us and really, it's so excruciating at the time, it actually makes us a better person. So Beanie, you eat all the time. You don't get any more right now. No, you don't. He's very cute. I would show you, but the phone's plugged in. She's sewing some mushrooms up against, kind of stacked up on a tree, and some daisies. November 4th. Nothing as strong as gentleness. Nothing so gentle as strength. Yeah. So, dating at 61 is really a trip. You still have all the same feelings you had when you were 15, or, dating when you were a teenager. you just have a little more confidence and a little more comfort. I do. I'm more comfortable with myself. I noticed that Robertino is more, is very confident and very bold. It's like, it's very interesting. It's interesting, especially when I haven't been on a date in a long, long time.
Hi, baby. It hasn't been that long. You have to wait. I know you want to go outside. It's not time yet. Oh, Kitty wants to play with your tail. Do you want to play? Do you want to play with the toys? You want more yum-yums, huh? Well.
All right, so that's it for now. I'll put the date up with us right now, coming up. And yeah, I'll just feed Beanie, and I want to wish you guys, it's not a new year yet, but it's coming up. And I was listening, I'll say this before I go. I was listening to, I want to say, it was one of the truthers, and that they were saying that a lot, and this is reverberating from my personal readings from Lynn Miller, lynnmillerpsychic.com. You can get a reading from her. What is that? The truth is going to be coming out hard and heavy. It's really going to hit the people that have been in denial. And so, yeah, the truth is really going to be coming for very, very powerfully. And those that can't accept it will be the nutty ones, and or die because of the trauma to their impact of them. So not just from vaccines. The truther said that her brother died because of the, yeah. So, yeah. So, all right, that's it for now. One last little poem. I think of, oh, she says, okay. A butterfly, ladybug, ladybug. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You're able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the right thing you think you cannot do. So with that, I'll say, has anybody said they love you today? I do. I love you. Deep Blue Love signing out.
I'm here at this lavender restaurant. We had dinner, and he went to the restaurant, Robertino, and we're having some kind of fancy warm cake. Yeah. We're laughing and having such a good time, and here's the beautiful. We got stars and these warmer thingies up here. I had to put on I was warm until he left the table, and I had to put on my coat because it was cold. Tea, and we had scallops and some kind of crab salad, and very delicious. Very delicious. I'm having the best time, and there's a live music, and we're gonna go in there and have a slow dance. And it's wonderful. I'm having the best time. Life is so good. Here's the OOTD in 4K dress. Just black boots. Life is good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I joined that dating service. I'm so glad. Really fun. Well, it was much more fun when he's here. When he gets back, I'll videotape him. It was more fun when he's here. By myself, it's pleasant, but it's more fun. We talked about our first kiss, and he kissed a girl that was in 6th grade, and he was in 4th grade. He was a surfer, and she taught him how to kiss. Here he comes. And I told him about John Minahan in theater and my first kiss, and a Scott Bolton. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, as soon as you left the table, it got really cold.
Good.
And the fun, it wasn't as fun.
Aww.
I told him about the first kiss.
Uh-oh, not the first one.
About the
What
girl.
about the second one?
And I didn't tell him about that.
What about the third?
I didn't tell him about that.
What about
I
the
didn't
fifth
tell
one?
him about that.
What about the 7th one?
I didn't. No, I'm talking about your first kiss and my first kiss.
Oh, yeah, that
not
was
ours. Not ours.
Ours is old news.
And I
right?
told him the dinner was sumptuous.
Yes.
It was sumptuous.
Yes, you are.
Stop.
Oh, we got dessert here. Look at dessert.
Yes. Let's taste it.
All right.
All right. Here we go. I'll give you a taste and you give me a taste. Okay, here's your taste. God, he gives me a big one. Okay. Should we have done this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all good. I don't think
like-
I can eat very much of it.
I think the fruit. Well, maybe I'll have the fruit and the cream.
Yeah.
So here, I'll videotape us slow dancing too. Bye. Do you have anything you want to say to the world?
Just that I'm really enjoying the company I'm with.
I was telling him I was warm until it's really true. When you left, all of a sudden I got cold. I put on my shirt and it was still cold.
There's a little
And
chill coming in.
But it wasn't until you left the table that I realized I wasn't cold until you left.
Well,
Okay.
have some
All right, we'll get some more in a
Sign
minute.
on later.
This is a poem that I wrote to my
What
mother.
you were going to say? What people said to you?
Oh no, I'm not
Come
gonna say
on.
No, I'm not gonna say
3
that.
people told her she was beautiful.
No, 2 people.
2 people. Well, that's nice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Anyway, this is a poem I wrote to my mother.
OOTD real quick. Sorry.
Outfit of the day.
Yeah, OOTD outfit of the day. Okay.
So I wrote this poem
Let me
posthumously,
just get a little filler light.
which is spelled posthumously, but it's pronounced posthumously.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. It's the way it is.
Okay.
You know you were impossible, to my mother, posthumously, about my being transgender and my relationship with her. And I can remember the first time she saw me as a woman, and she said, well, if you're going to have to be something else, why did you have to be a woman? And I go, Mom, there's like not a lot of other alternatives. At least not on this planet, in this universe, at this time. So, anyway, you know you were impossible, how like a winter rose. I love the snow you bloomed, and yet it's too late, I suppose, to tell you how I loved you so. Only now I realize, when I look into the looking glass, I'm looking through your eyes. Your eyes so warm, like Pentecostal flame, that ached in desperation every time you said my name. You were like an angel when you laid me down to sleep, but the devil in disguise when I would pray my soul to keep. Sometimes I can remember, but I just as soon forget. I was like a warlock on a broom in heat, possessed, and yet I never slayed a giant or possessed the Holy Grail. And the windmills I've been jousting with all ended me in jail. And all the times I cried won't count on Judgment Day. Can't save a soul when it's out of control. It's the price I had to pay. And there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna love the likes of me, while the Queen of Spades is on the loose and the hearts I hold ain't free. I've been reaching for the brass ring with 1 foot in the grave. Can't shoot the moon with a silver spoon when your heart is in a cave. You know, I was molested by nuns in drag, but then who said those boys with their altar toys would have the lost of men? I never thought that I could swallow that charade. It's like Priapus stoned on estrogen in a daisy chain parade. My bobby socks are bloody, my pantyhose ain't free, and there's just no place in the human race for a flower boy like me. And that is called looking through your eyes.
Bleak. I know. But hey, you cut off your winky, you're gonna write bleak poetry.
Well, it's not all. I mean, that one was. I mean, I have other things I've written that aren't quite so bleak.
That's perfect for today, though. We're at 17 minutes, so it's gonna go up to like perfect. Hey, thank you.
Yeah,
You rock.
I am. I don't want to be a rock.
Oh, you rock. You were wonderful. I love you. I think it's a gorgeous.
Paul Simon, I am a rock.
No, I think it's a powerful, profoundly tragic, and beautiful poem. And her life wasn't easy.
Well,
Psychic said her life
It's not
wasn't
a
easy.
poem, it's a song. There is a melody, but I don't have my guitar here, and I've probably forgotten the chords by now. Did I? You know you were impossible, how like a winter rose, or something like that.
Do you want to say bye to the people? We love you. Why do we love them?
Huh. Wouldn't you like to know?
No, because we do. Because we do.
Okay, well, that's you, but
Okay, love you. Bye, you guys.
It's a toy,
Yeah? You want me to throw it?
Get it.
That was that one. Right in the needle.